right, today we have Ashley Christopher, who is the founder of HBCU Week. Ashley, give me a quick, say, minute and a half of who was Ashley, let's say as a 14-year-old little girl.
Oh my goodness. We're starting there. As a 14-year-old little girl, I would say, if you asked anybody else, they would probably describe me as kind of rebellious, um, always questioning things. Even if, most people aligned with a specific school of thought, I always had a question. And sometimes at that age, it could come off as maybe disrespectful. Towards authority. But I think it was just my mind developing into the attorney that I am today. I think the little personality traits that sometimes you see in children as they grow, obviously they need to be, somewhat tempered and filtered and cultivated. But you can see who a person is as they start to grow up through their reactions, their questions, their just everyday movements. And I think the questioning of authority was one of the things that really developed me into, a licensed attorney. And I didn't always have the best tact in delivering my questions as a child, so I found myself in trouble a lot. But I think looking back, I wouldn't really trade the experiences or change who I was, because it was just, a kid growing into her own. So I think that's the best way to describe me at 14.
I have a son that is in the ninth grade, and I'm pushing him to become an attorney. So
Okay.
I want him to get a degree in business. I want him to become an attorney and then kind of nix his love for basketball with being an attorney with business and nix it all together. But I don't want to force him into any direction. I'm just giving him some different ideas. What do you think about that? What do you think about becoming an attorney for a young Black man that's a pretty good basketball player in the ninth grade? Do you think that's something I should push, or not really?
Well, I will say this, being an attorney, you don't have to follow a traditional path. I did not. So when I went to law school, and even before law school, in my mind, I was going to be a criminal defense attorney and an entertainment attorney. Nobody could tell me anything different. So I went through the process, got into law school, passed the bar in a few states. And I started this clerkship opportunity that would allow me to see real time, cases presented before judges in 3 different court systems. And I learned that the traditional role of an attorney was not for me. But what I did find was that what you learn in law school, it's transferable across any area that you want to work in. It is a skill set that is very unique, but it's also very diverse. So he could use that for whatever he wants to do. I'll also say it's an expensive, option. So if he does not want to be an attorney in the traditional sense, we got to go after some scholarship dollars for him so he doesn't accumulate a lot of debt. But being an attorney is incredible for anybody to have in their back pocket, whether you're in the courtroom every day or you choose a different path.
And that's what I like about it. I like how broad and how you can, if you're an attorney, you can kind of nix that onto anything that you do. So
Mhm.